Welcome, perverts. We're back. We're back, you fucking dorks. You thought you were rid of us forever. No, dude, it was a week and a half.
And who are we back with but King Pervert?
God damn.
Brendan Krick. What's up, Barn Dog?
Actually, I do not have sex, and I will never jack off.
Damn. What a
I have
specimen.
shed all earthly pleasure. I only podcast.
Yeah, it is a pretty. That's like a cosmic punishment. You did something bad in a previous life to only do that.
Dude, Barn Dog made probably the most terrifying entrance that anyone has ever made into my house today.
Is that why the door was locked when I got here?
Probably, dude.
Yeah, I was just up because I asked where the bathroom was. That I would just I just found myself like walking upstairs by myself.
Well, dude, no. Well, you didn't ask me where the bathroom is. I was upstairs getting dressed.
Yes, your cat.
Well, thank you, sir. Dude, I'm looking in the mirror fixing my hair, and I see something out of the corner of my eye, and I see Brendan Krick standing in my in my hallway.
I thought the hallway was fair game. I'm so sorry.
Did you let yourself into the house?
No,
Oh, you're good.
I rang the doorbell, but then a teen answered, and I had to be like, "Is this the Rainey residence?"
Brendan, do you want to explain what you're doing here?
He sits on a bar stool with like a brown paper bag full of condoms. I was
Like I
help
said-
with their homework.
Like I said, I do not fuck anyone of any age.
Dude, that is...
And then I walk in the house like this.
Dude, not for nothing, but that is a teen fucking outfit you got on, dude.
God damn it, yeah.
You look like you drove across state lines rock hard wearing that fucking outfit, dude.
I have no comeback for that. I can only just respectfully agree.
Dude, you look like you got sober on Rumspringa.
Fuck.
Let him get it all
You
out.
don't even know like what shit I looked like 3 days ago because I had not gotten like a haircut or shaved for the entirety of like Corona, and then I had to meet my girlfriend's parents this weekend. So like,
How did that go?
it's going well, but
Her dad called him Forrest Plump.
no, even worse, he saw my dick immediately. It could not have gone worse. It was like first night I'm in the bathroom peeing and he just like barges in and like I
Oh,
see
that's real?
Yes, it's real. I see him do like a distinct like down up and then like back out. And
Oh, God, no.
they keep a cold home. I am fucked. This is gonna be a long like 30 years or however long I know this man.
Oh, man. He orchestrated that.
Yeah.
He was peeping your meat.
I was like, yeah, I made a pretty good impression with this guy. Then just instantly clocks my penis.
Did you say
Honey,
that
I
over
noticed
dinner?
Brendan keeps covering up all the eyes on the paintings in the house. What's that about? Why?
I must say, Mrs. Moskowitz, you keep a very cold home.
How'd it go otherwise?
It's going pretty well otherwise, I
Yeah.
think.
Today was the first day ever.
Well, they like
You met over Zoom?
yeah, we've met over Zoom a couple times, but he did not see my dick any of those times. So
You keep a very cold internet connection.
He ran out of coins both times.
yeah. So I don't know. Do I show it to him again better? Do I have to try to see his dick? I don't know how to settle the score here.
Oh man, wasn't that a George Costanza? He wants to run it back. tell him that where you're from, you get to run that back, or it doesn't count.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I get favorable meat presentation, or it's just it never happened. Damn.
I would have bet $1,000 that something like that would happen to you. Your girlfriend's parents, dude.
Yeah. My only bad things happened to me so far. I have hope that I'm going to turn it around one of these days. But,
What's the best thing that's happened to you recently?
I cannot think of a single possible
See
thing.
your dick when he came in the house. Nothing good happened.
I was able to game on the plane. That was nice.
Oh, what'd you play?
Yeah, I was playing Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
pretty autistic.
Yeah, my girlfriend, she was like, "Oh, do you want to like watch Cruella de Vil like together on the plane with like headphones playing?" Then I just
Absolutely not.
instantly went into like an autism hall and just gamed.
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna throw
entire
shit at the
Yeah.
Friar's house with my boys.
Is that a game, or are those just 3 of your favorite things?
Damn. We're so blessed to have you, man. This rules.
Thank you so much for having me.
Dude, you have a twinkle in your eye. You are a very captivating man.
I like to think I'm jolly, which
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
one of the only good things about being fat is you can like spin it as jolly.
Yeah, I miss being fat. I miss the easy vibes from being fat.
Dog, I saw a picture of you probably 5 days ago where you look unhealthy.
Really?
You look like fucking what's the blue girl from Willy Wonka? Is that Veruca Salt or is that
Like probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Violet?
Violet Beauregard? Yeah.
Yeah, Violet
You had very
Beauregard.
strong Violet Beauregard vibes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What picture was it?
It was with you, your wife, and
I looked fat in front of my
might have been a
wife.
couple comedy people.
Oh, and comedy people?
Yeah, you were a
No.
porker, dude.
Yeah, you look fat in an open mic, you're done.
Yeah.
Classically, you're over.
I was a big boy. I've been getting a lot of shit about how fat I used to be recently, which is pretty weird. Pretty weird. It's like people are coming out of the woodwork to take shots at me now, and it's like, bro, you had the chance back then. Where you weren't so brave.
Dude, I'm thinking about this as you speak, and you might be the only friend of mine that's lost weight and I don't hate.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Do you ever feel that way when somebody close to you loses weight, you just don't like them as much anymore?
I don't think I've had a single friend lose weight.
They just get fatter.
Yeah. Or like sometimes they'll lose weight, but like they started so fat that it doesn't even matter.
No, I'm always excited when people lose weight. I get actually mad at them when they get fat again. That's what I don't like. But when they just thin out, I'm like, hell yeah, dude, I fucking.
Well, that's what I'm at now, because like
You got fat again?
Well, I got fat enough that I'm like back to where I was at like my peak alcoholism days.
Yeah.
So I just like sober like laughed
That's pretty
myself.
cool.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you're not fat. You just look like somebody dressed ET up.
Dude. Fuck. Grab one of the knives, dude. He'll stop talking spicy at you like this. I don't like it.
I think after what happened with my girlfriend's dad, I deserve a tiny knife.
I should disembowel myself. Damn.
You keep a very cold armory.
There is a part of her dad that's just like, damn, is she getting dick down the way she needs to be?
It's gotta be relief, dude.
Is my little
Yeah.
girl? Is my
I assume
little
he's gonna
girl
have a talk with me to that fact at some point this week.
You've got some compensating to do. He wants to know how you eat pussy now. Because he cares about his fucking baby girl, dude.
He must.
Yeah, when you stay over there, you got to wake up and go down to breakfast with just this soaking wet.
I gotta shave the rest too. Just
You should just comb a bunch of icing into your goatee area.
so it's like I'm sucking my own dick. Like, look, sir, I may not satisfy your daughter, but I can suck my own dick like no one else.
You're just holding your lower back the entire visit. Oh my god, it's from self-sucking.
Yeah. They have 2 cold steaks. I had to remove some of my ribs. Dog, I got to give you a ton of credit because you are the OG of sucking your own dick.
Well, thank you.
Dude, he was writing songs about sucking his own dick before anybody
Royalty,
even thought
dude.
about it.
It's so weird to me at this because like 2013 I recorded like 2 albums of just like completely insane like comedy rap, but it was comedy rap, but it was the kind where like in my head I was like, yeah, but this is actually like really good though. So like it doesn't quite it rides the line between comedy and sincere too well where it's just for no one.
Yeah, well, it's not parody, so I think it could work. Because
Yeah,
if it's
yeah.
parody, it could only be funny, right? But if it's just like, oh, this kind of rules, but yeah, it's. I mean, you could have made it big if you would have just believed in it more. I think you could be dead from cough syrup right now.
I do feel that way though. That like of anything that I could have spent like my efforts on, I chose open mic comedy the worst.
You should have got face tattoos and just leaned into rapping.
Yeah, I should have started with face tattoos, so then I can't back out.
You would have been Post Alone.
Yeah. That would have been so sick of like very first time me and my buddies like fucking around making beats, I just instantly get a face tattoo.
Barna, I remember listening to that. I remember exactly where the fuck I was. And my first thought was just like, I can't believe how good this is. The song is making me laugh, but it's also a super catchy song. You've
Thank
heard
you.
it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's the Coward Hour theme song. Listen to Coward Hour.
Self-suck
by the way.
cuck party. Yeah, boy.
My
That's my
God,
shit.
man. Did you write that?
Yeah. Made the beat, wrote it. Well, my buddy has the second verse, and I think that's the better verse.
Doesn't
The
matter.
whole thing's good, man.
It's just a feature. It's just a feature, dude. Don't worry about it. Sometimes the feature makes the single. Don't worry about it.
Did you rap a lot as a teenager?
No, not at all. It was only like 22, 23.
It's prime getting into rapping age.
Yeah.
For a white dude.
It's either rap or pussy. What do I do?
Do your in-laws know that you rap?
Absolutely no, they never will. I hope they don't know about this podcast.
Are you staying there?
Yeah.
Oh my god! If you go home tonight and you walk in and Dad's just at like a family computer listening to the self-suck cock party, I'm sucking on my own dick.
Can I bring this with me in case I need to make a quick exit?
You have to kill her dad.
No, just walk in, see him, be like, "Oh, I understand."
It's usually a lot bigger.
Just picture you walking into the police station dressed like that with blood all over you. Lieutenant, I'd like to report a murder.
I was trying to kill myself and I missed.
No jury in their right mind would convict him after his father-in-law saw his dick in a cold setting.
An extremely cold setting.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they made those kids identify Michael Jackson's penis?
Yeah.
Did the same thing with his girlfriend's dad.
Dude, it would be a time to chill. Matthew McConaughey would be like, now imagine he's white.
Shut up.
Sorry, dude.
How's your vacation?
Oh, my goodness, man. It was terrific, man. I still
Well
haven't-
earned, by the way. You're a fucking workhorse, dude. You earned that fucking vacation.
Oh, thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. The basis of all my goals this year has really been fortifying relationships, and a big part of that is just fortifying relationships within my family. And we probably had the most fun that we've had together.
Wow.
That's awesome.
My only regret is that I wish I made the vacation longer. And it's not just vacation hangover talk.
Yeah.
It was 5 days, and I should have at least stretched it to 7.
Where'd you go?
Disney World.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Cool, man.
it was the fucking best, dude.
And you wished it was longer. How about the kids? Were they ready to come home?
No, we just missed our cats.
Cool, man.
Yeah. Aside from that, everybody could have stayed forever. And I got pussy the first day, dude.
Damn. Wow.
I got pussy the first day, and I got my dick sucked the second.
What the fuck?
2 days in a row?
I jerked off the next 3 days.
Just riding high to the memory.
Dude, I was like a newlywed. I was jerking off in every room.
You stayed at an Airbnb or like a resort hotel?
Oh, it was an honest-to-goodness hotel.
Oh,
Nicest
okay.
room I've ever stayed in.
Yeah?
It was
Separate room for the kids?
Yeah, it was a villa. So it was like 2 separate rooms, a common area, a dining room, and like a cool ass kitchen.
Is this the nicest place you've ever stayed? Your parents didn't give you anything that's nice.
No, yeah, this is definitely the nicest place I've stayed.
Wow.
So I really,
Do your
really
kids,
did it up
do your
this
kids
time.
understand that like their life has been upgraded?
They do, man, and that's honestly the biggest benefit to being poor for so long.
Yeah.
Is that they clearly appreciated shit like this, and it wasn't lost on them. They were just thanking us constantly. It was so rewarding. It was easily.
They weren't like spitting and throwing things on the ground. Just dirt on their faces the entire trip.
There were plenty of those kids in fucking Disney though.
Oh, for sure.
I was
But-
just in Disneyland, and there were some terrible children there.
The worst, dude.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna be like a victimized child, if you just picked a random one from Disney, either Disney, you could probably get some hearts and minds out of the jury.
Yeah. Although I think Disneyland has unquestionably more hood rats than Disney World.
Yeah.
Because Disney World, it seems like it costs too much more to hang out there, whereas like Anaheim's like there's like shit right outside of the actual gates. Whereas if you go to Disney World, you got to save some money or have some money.
Yeah.
You need shuttle bus money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
You need monorail money. But
That's
yeah,
cool,
it was the
though.
best, dude. I had a blast, and I'm excited for your upcoming vacation.
Oh, dude, I think I'm
because of
now
it.
I'm worried because my kids have only recently been elevated from destitution, and I'm still into just poor people shit. I have no. I gotta stun on my kids to let them know what's up.
You have to do at least something nice.
Yeah, I should get them a robot or something.
Yeah, I would get one that at least
I
yells.
should get them all auto blows.
Yeah.
It sucks because I'm like, dude, you guys don't understand. We're not poor anymore. Now we can go outside and hang out in the woods. That sucks. I did buy them a Mortal Kombat arcade cabinet, by the way.
I saw that you tweeted that. Did it
Hell
come
yeah,
yet?
dude. Yeah, I just fucking set it up. Kids have just been wrecking each other.
Oh, man.
Playing
Kids like old
horrible-
video games. That rules.
Oh yeah, they've been first of all, again, poor, and we've just been always fucking gunning for them. But now I'm just wailing on my kids in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
Is there any point in your childhood where you could have foreseen having one of those in your house?
Not in my wildest dreams,
Yeah.
truly. And I like since I was like 20, I've wanted to build an arcade machine, and I'm still going to build a legit one from scratch. This is just feeling some things out. I'm doing some mods to it, some upgrades. Not really a big deal. But my son Ben, he's 10 years old. He's like into like working on electronics and shit with me.
Oh, that's sick.
That's
So
cool.
I'm gonna be like, yo, dude, this cool ass arcade machine that you spend a lot of time enjoying, we're actually going to break it and make it way better. And now he's like, what, dude? My dad is the coolest guy ever. I'm not poor, I think.
Now, did you expect him to be into electronics too, or is that shocking?
No, I'm pretty sure. You fucking dickhead. I was going to just.
Sorry, dog. It's how I'm wired.
I was just going to say my kids are probably as autistic as I am, for sure. Yeah. My wife has a theory that when two gay people have...
Yeah, it's unnatural. I agree.
Well, if you get a gay man and a gay woman and they're in the closet and they start a family together, which is pretty common.
That's the best family.
They have autistic kids. And if two autistic people get together, they have gay kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we're waiting to see if our kids are both autistic and gay.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty wild.
They're going to rule the world, man.
Yeah. That's my wife's theory, not mine, by the way. I would never... That's not something I would ever agree with.
I can't wait to have a wife to come on and just like throw all my theories on her.
Tell them about the Jews.
Like, yeah, my wife has a theory that they have an extra ligament. I don't know what that's about.
One of my favorite things about my wife is she's a waitress, and one of my favorite things is to hear her come home and verify that every stereotype is true.
Like which
Oh
ones?
yeah, I went into
All the good ones.
I went into serving like all that stuff's probably fake, and then I came out. I'm just like, god damn.
Yeah, it's true.
I think we should let the Jews and the blacks just have at it.
Yeah, let me get a Pepsi and a coconut, and instead of olives, let me get shrimp with that. That's my German impression, by the way.
You play too goddamn much, dude.
Dude, one thing I'm very excited for, too, is I got another vacation coming up.
What?
It's a mini one.
Well, we're not done with your first vacation yet.
All right.
So 5 days, full out ballin' resort villa experience. What, like, how soon into the park did you just start identifying perverts, like in Unbreakable?
There was one that was like, he was like the final boss pervert. I wish I had taken a picture, but I was so chill on this entire trip that I didn't have a mean bone in my body. I saw a midget and I didn't take a picture of her. Dude,
It's big.
yeah, I saw a midget at Epcot. And I was right behind her on the ride going into
Probably
the
on the
big globe.
clock.
And she was wearing ears. Like I almost like threw some cheese down for her. But you know that's how good of a mood that place put me in. I didn't take a picture of a midget. Dude.
Really?
Yeah.
And the perverts just...
There
No reaction.
There was one that was such a pervert. He caught my eye.
Yeah.
They were probably everywhere.
Yeah.
But there was one that was just.
Do you ever get murder fantasies when you see perverts?
Yeah.
Where you're just like, I should be the person to put this guy down. Does that ever happen to you?
I've never once fantasized that I can take someone down.
What's your wildest violence fantasy?
I don't know, but I had a therapist once who like taught me. It was here in Philly.
Karate.
He was just like, it's good to act out violent fantasy. So he'd have me like jump on the chair and be like, all right, you have a rock in your hand. What do you do? I'm like, I throw it, I guess. He's like, what happens? I'm like, okay. And then later I found out. I told my next therapist, they're like, that is not real therapy.
I don't know.
It sounded pretty good.
I think anything could be therapy. I might just start doing that.
I think you should act on your urges, Brendan.
Everyone thinks I have urges. I don't have positive or negative urges.
You just vanilla,
Yeah.
regular.
I've never had an instinct to change my circumstances one way or the other.
You just jerk off because you think you should do it.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh well, it's nighttime, so I guess this is when I do.
What kind of
that.
a land cucumber?
I have a friend who's one of the princesses at the parks, and she's told me like wild stories about like just like the perverts and stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Apparently
At
there's
Disneyland?
At Disneyland. Apparently there's like forums of like 4chan offshoots where
Oh,
they have like nicknames for all the specific like different women who play the princess.
Oh, no!
Like they'll be like, oh, this is hot Jasmine. This is like not as hot Jasmine.
Pig Jasmine.
Yeah, Pig Jasmine.
You're like, which one am I? Which one am I? Oh, god damn it! I'm Pig Jasmine. Fuck. I'm fucking fat whore Cruella DeVille.
Wonder if those guys ever have like an IRL meetup.
Oh, fuck,
I would
dude.
hope not.
The Disney Princess Feet subreddit meetup.
Yeah, they gotta have facial recognition at the park, so you walk in, just all kinds of like horns start blaring.
Oh, dude.
I can show you the feed.
What kind of shit was like? I mean, how grim is it for the princess actresses?
I mean, she said it sounds fine, but also like from the way she talks it to me, it's kind of like when someone works for like a big company and they're like, yeah, it's actually like a really good company, and they showed us a lot of videos that it is. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh man. Coping with
Barn
your
Dog.
recent parental assault. You know what I mean? Like that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
video. Yeah. Did you see any very pretty princesses?
They drove
I
past.
saw Judy Hopps, the rabbit. She was pretty hot.
What is her name? Dewey Hops?
Ju-
No,
Judy-
from
the Zootopia, rabbit.
Zootopia rabbit.
Oh, I didn't know her name.
They get the weird thing is that like they gave her like in the movie she has like a weirdly nice ass like
Yeah.
unnecessarily so.
Yeah. Cheeks.
Like in the costume she has like a foam ass.
Cool.
So it's like, wow, that's way too detailed. I don't think anyone would have complained if you didn't.
This is
do
from our least favorite Imagineer, Greg. Just put cheeks on him.
Barn Dog, did you put that in the subreddit?
Well, I'm a mod, so I had to approve the post. So I was part of it.
We said a bunch of them drove by you.
They drove past. Like, the characters don't really come out.
Were they like leaning out of a school bus window, pulling their shirts up?
Not too far off, dude. There was like some kind of like mobile driving past, and like a few of them were on waving. And then the only other time I saw characters was they stand behind a partition, and then when you leave Magic Kingdom, they tell you goodnight.
Because like COVID?
Yeah. Usually they're fucking sneaking up on you and shit, and like Goofy's like fucking
Pulling
your
your
wife
meat.
in front of you. It's like, all right, I guess this is how
If they
do it.
let the Philly Fanatic out at a theme park, it would just be lawsuits.
He would have to be a registered sex offender.
For sure. Dude, that's why I respect the Philly Fanatic above all other costumes, man.
I think the Philly Fanatic should be a job that they give as like a second chance to sex offenders.
All right, let's see how you do with this.
If you can do this and not blow it, we can let you live near a school.
We tried the child sex robot. He killed it. Let's just put him in the Fanatic suit. Let him stand on the dugout for a little while. Hump some grandmoms.
Yeah, stay behind this old lady and try not to rub your bottom of your belly on top of her head. But yeah, it was the best, man, and I can't wait to take another family vacation.
Yeah. Do you guys do a lot of rides?
We did, yeah.
Because you can kind of just walk around.
You can just walk around, and it's still not crowded enough as to where you had to wait a long ass time.
Oh, cool.
Like usually, I would say like the average wait was probably like 20 minutes to a half hour for a ride, which is pretty good because I've waited more than an hour at Disney for a ride.
Jesus Christ. You might be one of the perverts.
You waited an hour and a half just to meet Jasmine.
Yeah. I think I was like, did you see any pretty princesses? He's like, princesses, they at the park.
Just digging this knife into my own knee.
Maybe at Epcot. I think there were some women at
I
some
did
point.
see some very strong female characters.
Oh, one prince. I did see a Puerto Rican lady freak out in the airport.
Which one? Which airport?
Orlando.
Which Puerto Rican lady?
Griselda, the Puerto Rican princess, the only one.
Orlando?
Yeah, she was wild. She missed her flight, her own
Classic.
fault, and she was screaming down the corridor, like howling, and then she was screaming help. And then people like started gathering, and then one guy actually got up and he like got a lady that worked at an airline and say, "Hey, could you call security?" So I went down to go check it out, and I didn't see her, but then I saw her come past again, and the cops were
Did she
talking
Lloyd
to her.
Christmas off the end of the jetway? She was laying on the tarmac.
She Lloyd quinceañera off the tarmac. But she was screaming and yelling that she needed help, all because the police were telling her to just chill the fuck out, and there was nothing anybody could do because she missed her flight.
Damn.
Because of her own retardation.
I think if I miss a flight, I'd probably suicide by cop. I'd barricade myself in the
Who do you
bed.
call? Like if you're mad at the cops like that, do you have to call the army? How do you escalate that?
Who's in charge of the cops?
Yeah, there's actually a National Guard alarm at most airports that people don't know about. Dude, not the last one, but the first time we went to Orlando was when my back was all fucked up, and I was in a wheelchair. And coming home, our flight got delayed. Ended up being one of the most magical nights of my life because I was whacked on fucking painkillers. They gave us, I think it was Applebee's vouchers, and we just had to fly the next day. They gave us Applebee's vouchers and a hotel voucher because there's a cool Hyatt inside the Orlando airport.
Cool.
And there was, like, the Orlando Symphony was playing in the lobby. It was so beautiful, and plus I was on perks, so it was heaven. But then the next day was our flight, and
This could have all just been Applebee's on perks. You hear that symphony? It's just bittersweet symphony.
Tim, we've got some Verve making fun of me.
But I can change. Like,
all right, wise guy. But dude, we were coming home the next day, and for some reason we had to pay to check our bag again. I had no money left. I had literally nothing. And like I was on the verge of tears, and like I'm pleading with this man from the airline from a wheelchair, from a wheelchair, looking up at this man.
You are one pathetic loser.
And, dude,
Please take the wheelchair.
Just dump me out. I told the guy, I was like, look, we're gonna have to throw our suitcase out if you can't do something for me. And the guy was
You should have just put all the clothes on. Wheeled around the airport in 30 pairs of pants.
I got kids' clothes on my legs.
Your kids are walking sideways to get in.
Only the tuba players left from the symphony. But it ends up being a happy ending. I ended up
jerked off.
My family got on a flight separate from me for some reason. I'm still unclear as to why that happened. My wife brought it up last week, and I still don't believe why she said. She said I refused to get on the plane, which I did not.
Dude, you don't sound convinced at all.
I don't think I would have refused to get on the plane.
She said, that doesn't sound like me. That doesn't sound like me in a wheelchair on Perks wearing 15 shirts. I'm a pretty agreeable fella. Holding a two-handed daiquiri from Applebee's. The final boss of Wiggers. You get him down to the last shirt, he turns red and starts blinking.
Dude, that's the CEO of fucking Spirit Airlines. But I finally got on a plane by myself, and I had to fly into Newark. And when I got to Newark, I could walk off the plane, but I needed...
Miracle?
I needed a miracle. I was that fucked up. I needed a fucking wheelchair. Dude, I had a motorized wheelchair to go around Disney that week.
Yeah, I remember.
Thank you to Chris Curtis for sending that for me, because I wouldn't have been able to do anything. But
Wait, someone sent you a motorized wheelchair?
It was waiting in my hotel room. Chris Curtis and his wife, they're fucking saints. They had that there
I thought
waiting
this was
for
like
me.
you rented it at the park.
I didn't do it. Dude, it was in my hotel room. Dude, it was
damn,
like people gift Lexuses to their wives.
Was there a bow on it?
There might as well have been.
Was it gently snowing outside with a bow on your new scooter?
Look in the bathroom.
Little do-rag?
Before he leaves, the maitre d' whispers in my ear, look in the bathroom.
Look on the back of the toilet.
Just more Perks.
Brent, to that point, like I was so
Funny you should mention. Brandon, that's so funny you should mention that.
Dude, I had Perks going there, but I re-herniated my disc before I got on the plane trying to take a shit. Mm-hmm. And I was so fucked up. And I went to the emergency room once I got to Florida. They took me to Celebration Hospital.
That sounds like a rehab center.
It might have been. I got to ask my wife, although she's probably lying about that too. But dude, when I got to the hospital, they gave me Dilaudid, which I never had before. And my God, they gave it to me intravenously too.
Jesus.
It was fucking heaven. And my male nurse talked to me about the parks for like 20 minutes. And I don't think I've ever been happier than being shot up with this fucking painkiller, talking to a male nurse about the Magic Kingdom.
Man.
Yeah.
Pretty good treatment at Mount Hedonism Hospital.
At Epstein General. But
Nurse, when you're done with that juice box, could you help me out with some more Dilaudid?
But I flew into Newark by myself, and I needed a wheelchair. And I went up to the first lady I saw, who was a not from the airline that I flew with, but it was a lady from another airline. And I said, I really need a wheelchair. Can you get me one? She's like, what airline did you fly? And I said whatever I flew, which is probably fucking United or something. She's like, you got to ask them, because she was from like fucking Frontier or some shit. And it was like the least empathetic person I've ever run into. So I just laid on the floor until somebody came to ask me if I was okay. And I said, I need a wheelchair. Nobody will get me one.
I feel like I could pull off that, just like looking infirm enough until someone helps me.
Mike, how much of your life was the movie Stranger Than Fiction except with an Everlast song?
God forbid you ever had to fly a mile in my shoes.
Lay a mile in my pants. Jesus, man.
But But then it gets happy because I flew from Newark to Philly, and when I got home, Jaws was on. And the perks that I had taken on the ride home were starting to kick in. And I laid in the air conditioning watching perks.
Do you have any
Watching
sherbet?
Jaws on perks.
Do you have any sherbet with you?
I did not know.
Damn, you probably would have ascended on the spot.
Oh my God, man.
If you had some rainbow sherbet to crush. That was my mom's big opioid move.
Getting sherbet?
Just crushing like a half a gallon of rainbow sherbet and watching Turner Classic Movies.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude, you guys would have probably hit it off. You could have started a podcast with her if you ever got clean.
My God.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was my vacation, man.
Cool, man.
I'm excited for yours, dude.
Bro, I rented a fucking lake house for my family. Actually, Aunt Snap, my sister did. But
Aw.
I told her I'm going to send her some Patreon money.
Aw.
I'll cover the lake house. It's not really a big deal. Got my dad coming out.
He deserves
Getting a fucking ball on my dad like that.
that. Yeah, he deserves that.
Bro, what a
man.
dream.
You're going to see him. You're
Hopefully
smile.
another kid dies this year. Kid died on my vacation last year. It was hilarious.
What if you found
big.
Sage's body this time?
They already found him, dude.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
I
man.
know.
Well, they should hide him again every year.
It's an Easter child hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could be like Punxsutawney Sage out there. It's like, oh, man, 6 more weeks of drowning in a river.
It's Punxsutawney Sage.
Yeah, it's cool, man. We might actually road trip down to Disneyland.
You should, man.
Yeah, because I got 2 weeks, 2 full weeks.
Dog. That drive is beautiful. I've never taken it, but I know that it's beautiful coming down the
We're thinking about like a
PCH.
15-hour drive south and going to like Lake Tahoe and shit. Because we have the whole
Do it.
first week with nothing lined up. And then second week's Lake House. So if the first week is like a dud, second week, dude, we're fucking crushing jet skis in Washington.
Let me know at some point where we're going to be because I'm going to have a motorized wheelchair waiting for you.
Dude, get me a motorized jets. Give me a water wheelchair. I'm just going to do perks on this lake every day. Yeah, and we wanted to drive back up the coast. I don't know. These are all up in the air.
I'm
These are pie
excited
in
for
the
you,
sky.
dude.
Yeah, my kids have no idea how. I think they do know how cool that is, but they are also like, can we please not go camping anymore?
Oh, my God.
I was that kid.
Like my favorite thing in the world. You don't want to do it? All right, fine. I guess I'll go fuck myself. It's gonna be awesome. That's in July, so we'll have to figure something out before then. Hit them with a bonus episode or two.
Yeah, we'll just line up some episodes, dog.
Yeah, I might send home some content.
Oh, that'd be great.
Maybe I'll do a cast out there and send it home.
I'm going to get a real doll in your likeness. Just put it where Barn Dog's sitting.
Probably save money, get one in barn dog size. You can get a barn dog. Is that a gunshot I just heard? What was it?
Definitely.
Might be.
Fireworks.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Barn Dog, you got any sick vacation plans coming up?
This is it, really. Well, actually, yes. So I'm here for a week to meet my girlfriend's parents, but I'm coming back.
Wait, how's the mom receiving you? We talked a lot
well-
about her dad. How's the mom doing?
She's doing good. I
bet you
think
do
they
great
both
with
like
moms.
me.
Okay.
Well, the dog really likes me, so I think that they trust the dog's like judgment of character. Like the dog like has been rolling over her belly. She never does that.
Wait, did her dad see your dick because you were washing peanut butter off of it? Is that what you think? Dog's licking his chops.
Maybe it was that. But no, I'm coming back here for all of July. Me and Nick, my co-host, to just like dick around and like do podcasts and
Come on
like,
here. Like,
we'd love to.
when Tim's gone, come on here.
Oh, yeah. You guys. Oh, man. I wish I was here. Actually, I'm going to end my vacation early so I can come home for that.
Yeah, surprises.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Because like, I mean, I am unemployed and like in Zoom community college, so I can do that anywhere. So I figured I would just come back and be with my parents for like a month and
Oh,
visit like
Bother them.
yeah, just make them sick of me.
well,
Yeah, my dad gets sick of me so fast now.
what's his like? I'm sick of you move. Like looking at his watch
He lays on the floor with his head on his hand.
and screams.
He just watches TV and like kind of zones out. I'm like, all right, kids, let's get out of here. Is your dad still annoying you?
He constantly tries to contact me, and I'm not avoiding him, but it's he would talk to me every day, and I try to, but I'm often at work or podcasting.
Yeah.
You know that life.
Yeah, dude. I know
Dads
that.
hate podcasts. Actually, my dad likes it too much now.
Is he into it?
Yeah, he's decided that he's involved in it, and it's like it's nice, but also like
Does your dad listen to Coward Hour?
my dad listens to Coward Hour every week.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And I was like, well, at least he doesn't subscribe to the Patreon. He subscribed to the Patreon. He thankfully he doesn't let my mom listen. which is good.
Which would break her heart.
Yeah, which would she would just jump off a cliff.
She would get to the theme song and put a gun in her mouth.
Hands at her lap, popcorn, bowl of popcorn. Suck it, man.
It's weird though, because it's actually like it's repaired our relationship a lot because he finally understands me.
Oh,
Because
man.
I've just like hidden the fact that I'm a nightmare my whole life, and now he knows.
Now it's all on the table.
Yeah, now it's all on the table. So
Damn. My dad's known how autistic I was since I was like a young child. And now for him to like, he's just happy that anyone enjoys it. He's just like, hey man, as long as anyone enjoys it, I'm so happy for you. I think he tapped out probably a couple episodes in when we were just talking about cum the whole time.
oh yeah, like when
A couple of solid diarrhea and cum episodes. My dad was like, hey man, it's fun. I'm glad you're having fun, man.
yeah, he told me because he listened like when we started, he listened for a little bit and immediately just like decided it was not for him. And like I visualize it like, have you seen First Reformed where he's like just watching the footage of terrorist attacks and he just goes like this? Just that's how I might. But then
He's
more
like the FBI
recently-
child porn guy.
Yeah. He's just like, it's my job to watch this. But he started watching or listening again more recently. He was like, wow, it's not just a show about like cum anymore. It's great. And then when we had Mike on, he texted me like, you're regressing.
Fuck you, Mr. Krick. I hope Brendan got his little dick from you.
Cannot confirm.
When was the last time you saw your dad's dick?
Oh, it had to be like 7.
So, yeah?
I remember it being real big in like a campground shower, but who knows? My scale is completely uncalibrated.
Last time I saw my I saw my dad's dick accidentally in the shower when I was a kid. I can distinctly remember the last time I saw it, and I just remember feeling like relieved. I was like, oh man, that's
What, he's got a hose too?
It's easily medium to hammer.
Oh.
I'm just gonna have an open dick policy with my kids. The boys only, but I'm gonna treat it like a gun owning parent where I'm like, look, if you ever want to see it, you have questions about it, but I have to be there with you.
Do not show your friends without asking me. You guys want to see my dad's dick? I know the combination to his phone.
Then you see the news: a 2-year-old was cummed on by his 5-year-old
There's like a Captain Planet PSA.
Dude, you got to keep your fingers straight when you handle it.
The cops don't even know how to punish me. They're like, I guess you go to hell? I don't think we have a jail for you.
Damn, barn dog.
I'm having fun. Thank you for having me.
Dude, we're just getting started.
Hey, real quick, I just want to thank our sponsor. This episode is brought to you by Manscaped. If you go to manscaped.com, use promo code FATBIRD and check out any of their awesome stuff. I think you're going to surprise yourself with how nice you're able to clean up. Barn dog, are you shaved?
I am completely wild, but I'm willing to
I respect
change.
that. No, don't.
I'm telling I got some stuff here I can give you from Manscaped. But if you go
Is
to
it like the auto blow? Is it deceptively repackaged?
No, it looks like something that shaves your balls.
Okay.
But dude, anything that I've gotten from Manscaped has been top notch, and it's the reason why I think my wife is more than willing to.
That's why you got your
suck
dick
it.
sucked in Disney.
Unquestionably.
Yeah.
I'll show you right now how clean things look down there.
Okay. Good.
Like you would think that I'm expecting Joe Biden to walk across my pubis.
You go all the way down?
I did for this trip.
Yeah.
Sometimes I
And they
usually
kind of
go
walk-
Walking,
Any
their
kind of a
product must
fade.
be really good.
Dude, it's so much fun to use, and it's the first thing that the Lawnmower 3.0 is what I use to shave my dick and balls. It's the first clippers that I've used where it doesn't get caught on anything. So you keep going, like if you just
caught on. When you got like zippers on your dick? What are you talking about? Caught on something.
you've never used a clipper on your dick, and it's like it just doesn't contour well.
Well, mine has all the barbs and stuff, so things are constantly getting
It's got
snagged.
traps.
Yeah.
But yeah, using the Lawnmower 3.0, you just
Oh, you're talking about when you make your sack bleed.
like
okay.
You could fucking stab your sack with this
Yeah.
fucking thing, and it
Not
wouldn't
like your
harm it.
chain came off on your bike.
No, yeah. No, chain's still on my dick. But Yeah, anything from Manscaped fucking rules. And if you're willing to shave your pubic area with this lawnmower 3.0, I think you'd really enjoy it, Brendan.
Could you not drop your voice like that when you're looking into his eyes?
I can't help it. It's intoxicating. It's like a gypsy just cursed me disgusting.
Yeah, it is weird to instantly become Rod Serling when talking about your dick and
I
balls.
came very close to kissing you about 30 seconds ago. This is the bylight zone.
Oh my God.
But yeah, go to manscaped.com, use promo code FATBIRD, you get 20% off of whatever you buy.
Damn.
Nice.
That's where the vacations come from, dude. You selling that Manscaped. You pushing that scape.
Dude, and it is the reason why I got my bird sucked.
Yeah, that's more important, actually.
You ever tried sucking a dick that hasn't been shaved?
I can't imagine. I can't imagine. It's probably
If
retaining
I ever
odors.
work up the courage to suck my own dick, I will be using that product first.
It's like giving the Unabomber an Eskimo kiss.
Damn,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Man.
Oh, do you mind if I plug something real quick
Go, whatever you
before
want,
I
dude.
forget?
Go.
So when Nick and I are going to be here in July, on July 10th, we're doing a live Coward Hour at the Auto Bar in Baltimore, Maryland. And past Dad Meat guest Robbie Goodwin will be on the
God,
show,
he's so fucking
as
funny.
will Lemaire Lee. So
Oh, God, he's the
check
man.
that out.
Oh,
It's gonna
fuck.
roll.
I'm going to miss that,
Oh,
too.
man.
God.
I'm going to wear a GoPro so you can watch it.
Thank you. Stream that to me. Yeah, I'm going up to Brooklyn this week to do a live Loud Boys
Nice.
on, I think, Wednesday, the 2nd.
With Collie.
Yeah, with Collie. Yeah, they invited me and Mike, but Mike couldn't make it, and I responded later on to Robbie, and I was like, "Hey, man, like, I know it's you probably wanted both of us, but if you still want me," he was like, "Oh, do you still want to do it?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." And I think we were playing chicken, where he was going to be like, "You know, it's cool, you don't have to," and I was like, "No, I'd really like to," and he was like, "Well, I'd really like you to," and we just so now I'm doing it with Collie.
That's what's up, man.
Nice.
I'm
That'll
really
be
excited.
fun.
Yeah,
It's a fun show.
I think I'm bringing a very terrible energy because I'm very excited to do it, and I think I might be imposing.
No, I'm positive.
Not at all,
I
man.
hope not, man.
Probably Robbie was like worried that he was like being a father
No,
or something.
I'll drive my car into the river on the way home. If I pick up on the fact that like I invited myself to this, it's over for me, dude.
You did not. I mean, he invited you to begin with.
I know, but I feel like I pressed the issue. I was like,
No.
do not fucking have the show without me.
No.
Don't do anything without me ever again. That's how I feel like I am right now. You know that feeling, right?
Yeah, I know it, but that's not it. Oh, also, quick happy birthday
I've
in heaven.
never not felt like that.
Okay, thank God.
In a situation.
Yeah, isn't it terrible? Isn't it torture feeling like that in everything that you do? I got to do more mushrooms.
Just want to give a quick happy birthday in heaven to Hannah from Skank Skags podcast.
Man, the phrase "happy birthday"
Yeah.
in heaven's so funny.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Hannah.
Happy birthday. I don't know her.
I hope all your fucking. I hope you're eternally. I hope all of your haters lose children in industrial accidents. Happy birthday.
They will.
You gotta bless people on their birthday, dude. Just say happy birthday.
Oh, I said happy birthday in heaven. What more do you want from me?
Macaroni
She's dead,
art.
okay?
Macaroni art. Maybe a wish for her enemies to lose children to illness.
Instead of macaroni art, you think I should give her Michael Rainey art?
I just shot boogers into my mustache, dude. What's wrong with you, man?
Oh, Mike, I wanted to tell you, I tried out recently. Would it be fair to say
How'd it go?
it was so intoxicating? I felt so good. Nick hated it so much.
No kidding. I hope it catches on big time.
It will.
I hope that's your hamburger. I hope you're doing shows at some point in the next year and a half where you could just be like, you hold the microphone out and everyone's like, would it be fair to say?
Oh my god, I couldn't imagine, dude. We went to what did we go to? Oh, it was one of Shane's
Rub and tugs.
yeah. But one of Shane's shows at Helium, and then afterwards we went outside, and one of the Gunther boys hit me with would it be fair to say?
Yeah, dude, there was a bunch
And it
of
just caught me off guard.
fat retarded dudes in a circle holding knives asking Mike if it would be fair to say.
Dude, it was so overwhelming. Like I didn't know what to do, but when I got home, it was like that was the coolest fucking thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah, you've been walking different ever since.
Dude, that was like 10 Disney World trips.
Might as well have relapsed.
One day your tombstone is just gonna say, "Would it be fair to say?" And I'm just gonna be.
I'm gonna buy Mike a Calvin pissing on his tombstone. Does it be fair to say with Calvin pissing on it?
Oh my god, dude!
You have to buy the grave next to him to put a stone Calvin.
Dude, get it on the inside of the casket too.
Yeah.
I can't wait to die, man. Are you gonna be cremated or buried?
I want my body fed to some kind of fungus mycelium.
Oh,
Yeah, I want mushrooms to grow out of my body.
oh wow.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna be cremated.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I can't even think about this. I don't know why. Like the last years, I've just been so terrified of death.
Oh no.
Yeah. Maybe I need to do mushrooms.
Yeah.
We, on our show, we're constantly going back and forth on whether or not I should try mushrooms or if I would just go insane.
No, you definitely should do it. I was at my grandmother's funeral like a month ago. First of all, I stayed up all night the night before making DMT. I went to the funeral and no sleep on mushrooms. Dude, at my funeral, I'm having mushrooms handed out. It was the most I mean, maybe I overdid it because I was standing in like the back with my sister, and it was like we went straight to the plot. So there was no like church thing. It was just like a priest standing over like a casket. Mm-hmm. And I think she was even like cremated. So it was like a decorative casket. But every time he was like praying and everyone had their heads down, he'd be like, he would say like, Lord, we ask you for your comfort. And everyone would be like, amen. And like while everyone was saying amen, I would stand next to my sister. I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. It's like, Lord, as your sons and daughters, we ask that you let your light shine upon us. I'd be like, oh, fuck, dude, give it to me. And I was just making my sister laugh throughout my entire grandmother's funeral.
There's no harder stifled
Do
laugh.
mushrooms is what I'm saying.
There's no harder stifled laugh than at church.
Yeah. Yeah, I farted at one point.
Oh, man. Pulling out the greatest hits.
Yeah, dude.
Greatest shits, dude.
I was there for my
At
sister.
my funeral, I want everyone to like a coordinated salute fart.
21 bun salute.
Was that so bad? Yeah, I want to be cremated and then have my ashes loaded into a hot dog gun and shot at my haters at a bus stop.
Fuck. Mm-hmm. Can I give you a eulogy?
Please do.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm starting it with would it be fair to say?
I think wherever I die, just leave me there. That's fine.
Actually, dude, I want you to walk my body down the aisle like you're giving me away at marriage.
I'm going to have a bus stop built around your plot. Yeah.
I can't wait to die now, man.
I'm going to get you a JanSport school bag and everyone's going to sign it with whiteout.
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah.
Dude, I got to rewrite my will.
Man.
Now, are you getting buried with the auto blow? Or is it getting bequeathed to someone?
Actually, I'm
Would it be fair to say you're going to bequeath it to somebody?
Dude, that's what you should have done to your father-in-law when he was peeking in on you. Just drop those glasses down. Oh,
I have not made eye contact with him since that happened this morning.
Dude, you should just like insinuate that your dick's big, just like constantly pulling at your jeans in the house.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, man, I gotta just never sit still.
Yeah, dude. When it's an old trick. You got to pull your dick out of your pants like you're a tractor trailer making a turn.
Yeah. I just got to leave
Like wide elbow. Just
I have to leave like fake links up on his computer where it's like wearing a fake smaller dick to make your girlfriend's dad feel more comfortable.
Hey, could you tell your
WikiHow.
dad to close out my tabs?
Oh, dude. You should just then like Mrs. Doubtfire and smash the cake into it. Oh, man. It probably wouldn't help. We're just having fun with it. That's all. Man, you should probably just kill him. You should probably just kill your girlfriend's dad.
No, Brendan.
I think I should probably just not go back.
Just leave her.
I drove here in their like 1992 minivan. I'm just gonna take it back to LA.
You should pretend to be the police and call like Brendan stepped on his penis tonight. He's in the hospital. We're so sorry to be the one to tell you this.
You should pull him aside and tell him you donated most of it to Cocks of Love. What are the chances that you would ever walk into that house, grab him by the throat, and say, "Look, we're never going to talk about this ever again"?
Look, understand something. I have a regular penis, and I come with it.
I feel like I have to get the exact right angle on him. You
got to slide a chair over real quick to stand on it.
Oh man, dude, how relieved are girlfriends' dads when they meet you? Just like, whatever, man. I'm in control here.
I get a. I mean, I've only ever met. This is actually the first girlfriend whose parents I've met since like I was
the incident
young enough where you live with your parents and like there's no choice.
Yeah, dude, you look like if Charles Manson had a decent mom. That's what he would have turned out to be.
Yeah,
and I mean that in the nicest possible way.
Yeah, you should physically dominate him. Think about it. Get low on him. Right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna shoot down that idea.
How big is he? How tall is he?
I mean,
I'm picturing like golf shirt, not a huge guy, but he's like not fat.
it's probably like 5'10".
It's a
don't
giant.
so pretty tall, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I can relate.
Yeah. Is his hair like gray or white?
Yeah.
Yeah. Male pattern baldness at all?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you met this man?
Dude, I'm just I
just looks like a
picked
dad.
Yeah. I have a read on him for sure. Not like not Jack Palance.
It's gonna suck when I come home and they've just been watching this the whole time.
Is there any chance that that's happening?
I think that she would prevent that from happening because
You got a good one.
Yeah, because she like I tweeted out that she was just telling them like, yeah, Brendan has like a work thing tonight. They know I have no job. Like I don't know what she thinks they would think.
Here's the job interview on Sunday night at 9 p.m.
Yeah, Brendan has a work thing. Selling drugs. What?
It's definitely not a cum podcast. That's
But yeah, I did because they finally right before I left they asked like, where are you going? Like, what is this? And I explained.
I gotta save the city.
I started being like, yeah, the podcast. We do okay on Patreon. We're making like, and I've never seen two people less interested in something I was explaining to them.
Yeah,
I'd prefer you left for like a NAMBLA meeting if I was there.
Yeah, 'cause my girlfriend is like very successful, and I know that they're just like, well, she likes him, so.
Nah, they'll see. They'll see one way or another, dude. You'll make them see.
Yeah.
You'll force them to see.
One day they'll all see.
Yeah.
Tim, how do dads typically react to you?
Well, I would say I'm not exaggerating. I'm 2.5 times the size of my father-in-law. I don't know that I've met since I was 17. I don't know that I've met an adult man I couldn't physically dominate. So luckily, my father-in-law loves me. We have a great relationship. But if it was bad, dude, fuck, I would spike him into the ground. I would turn him upside down and drive him into the earth if things weren't so good between us. And he was Army. So like he kind of has to reconcile the fact that he went through 30 years of the armed forces and like was very good at it and maintains like a pretty ordered lifestyle. And on the other side of that is like, yeah, I'm a pretty nice guy, but there's no hiding how much of a fucking retard I am. Mm-hmm. So just watching him like real time, like justify some of the more retarded shit that I do and like force himself to have a good opinion of me sometimes is pretty fun.
So would it be fair to say that you put that soldier at ease?
I guess so, dude. I guess it would be fair to say that. Yeah, you know what? If I was a fucking moron who died from a Percocet overdose 8 years ago and didn't realize it, and my Jacob's Ladder fantasy was failing at getting a TV show and then starting a very mildly successful podcast, yeah, I think that's something I would agree with.
It's ironic you bring that up. I just realized tomorrow is my 9-year Percocet anniversary. May 31st is
9
when I
years of
hurt my
doing them?
back.
Yeah, happy birthday in heaven to Mike's Percocet addiction.
I stopped doing them in August of 2014, but I kicked off May 31st, 2012.
Congratulations, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know who else was clean 3 years? Be Kind Rewind on Twitter.
Oh,
the fucking
congrats.
boy.
Yeah.
3 years, bro.
Yeah, it's a
I mean,
big
that's
deal,
not
man.
9 years. He's got some work to do to catch up to you, but it's not really a competition. It's just,
Well, I wasn't clean for 9 years. I started doing them 9 years ago.
Oh, my bad. I misunderstood that because
Different kind of anniversary.
Yeah.
But I agree. You should get a chip for that too.
It's a pog.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a pog. They should give you a pog slammer for 9 years since you started Perks. It's a perg.
But
Yeah, this is a poison 8 ball.
I do. I remember the roundabout time that I stopped, but not the exact date. But yeah, boy.
Could you triangulate it if you look at your calendar and stuff and
Yeah.
some court dates?
Yeah. The last prescription I filled was August of 2014, and boy, it was so hard not to go back and get that next one.
Damn.
Dude, I would be waiting.
So you had a valid prescription when you
Dog,
quit.
I was getting 120 of them a month, and I would be waiting the very first day because you had to wait like 30 days from when you got your last
Yeah.
prescription, and I would call the day before because I knew sometimes it would take until the next day to get the doctor to write it.
They'd have to
And-
start shoveling that day.
And I would be waiting in the hospital parking lot because his office was in Crozier Keystone Hospital.
All right, Joe.
That doesn't send up any flags.
Dude, I hope
They're not looking through
I hope
the
you're,
blinds.
dude, I hope you're so successful that someday people are just like, and this was the parking lot where he waited for his prescriptions. Hell yeah, dude. There's just dudes in like, this is in the future, obviously. This is like the year 2050. There's just like dudes in hatchbacks with like auto blows, like, dude, we're here.
Security's like, why have there been 32 dudes in basketball shorts come past here today?
At that point, they have like it's like the Super Nintendo for auto blows. They're like, you have the first one.
It's retro.
Yeah.
It's all yellow from the sun.
Ugh.
Yeah, man.
I quit drinking on my birthday, so it's
Oh.
really easy to remember.
When's your
Was it?
birthday?
I'm sorry, go ahead. buddy.
How long ago?
It's January 26th, so it was 5 years then.
Oh, wow, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Did you have a bender the night before, or
Yeah, it was like
just-
it was like the night, like at midnight. It's my birthday, so I blacked out really hard. Wound up going home from the bar with one of my buddies who I'd never been to his house before. So I was in his house. I fell down and like slashed my wrist down because it was like a shitty like Lancaster City like splintery door
Barn.
Yeah, it was a barn. So
I fell into one of his cows.
I fell down and like slashed my wrist, and they like bandaged it and just put me to bed. And then I woke up he wasn't even home, so I just wake up in an empty house. I have no idea who lives there, and I just see my wrist is bandaged, and I'm like, was that intentional?
Did I win Saw?
Then I just had to like find my car. And
Did I
I'm just
bite my
like,
hand off to get a key out of a thing? Or should I quit drinking? It's probably the key. Damn.
Yeah.
Congrats, King.
man.
Thank you.
Man, you guys rule.
I really haven't missed that though. Painkillers has been something of course, like thinking about like how much fun it was at times. It's like, yeah, that was fun, but I've never had a hankering for painkillers since.
Yeah.
It took within a couple months, like by God, for some reason it was erased from my memory exactly how good that felt. Now, booze and fucking coke, that'll pop up every now and again. And like, not bad though. I mean, like I feel like I have enough structure in my life to prevent any kind of relapse, but there are like random moments where it'll just like hit me hard. Like, especially if I see a billboard or something, I'll literally start salivating. Like if I see like a Budweiser billboard.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I get like phantom taste sometimes.
Yeesh. Was there anywhere in Epcot that made you want to drink?
Oh God, yeah.
I figured.
Yeah, well, Epcot, like, it was one of my... I tried pulling a caper the last time I went there with my family.
Right.
I went to Epcot, and this was like 2013. I was trying to snake a drink bad. Like, I told my wife I was Percocet sober, and I wouldn't drink. But then I kept saying I was going off to the bathroom. Now, when you get to, like... Epcot, they serve alcohol. Magic Kingdom, they don't, but I think in all the other ones they do. So I got to Epcot, and there's like a beer hall there in Germany. I was like, fuck, man, I would love to just like pound a beer here in Germany. and I kept trying to sneak. My wife kept finding me. Fuck me, man. But yeah, when I walked past there this time, I had that memory. Like you just mentioned the Phantom shit. Like walking past there, that memory popped in my head. And although I didn't drink that day in 2013 or 14, whenever it was, I tasted beer on my tongue.
I had a lucid dream once that I was in a bar and I realized it was a lucid dream and I was like, can I have a beer? Like, and I was so stoked. I tasted it in the dream. I'm like, this is the best dream ever. And then I woke up and I'm like, oh God, this is so dark.
No, dude, I totally get it because there's times like having drinking dreams at first, it's terrifying because you feel like you did fucking drink. But then when that's done, it's like, oh man, that was so cool. It was just a dream.
Whoa.
So you kind of feel like you were drinking.
The other day I got so stoned that I was pissing in the bathroom and in the course of one piss, I had 15 moments where I was worried that I felt so good that I was dreaming and I was pissing my bed. So I had to keep interrupting my piss because I was so high. It was actually pretty cool.
And see you smacking yourself. This is not a dream, Tim.
Yeah. Thank God I didn't piss the bed, but I gotta figure something out.
When's the last time you pissed the bed?
I can't remember pissing to bed. One time my wife and I had the flu at the same time, and I like diarrhea shit the bed. Like, yeah. Dude, I fucking suck, man. Yeah. I can't make content to save my life. We both had the flu at the same time, and I had do you ever have like the flu so bad that you're just like water is just exiting your body from every orifice? So I had like a water leakage shit diarrhea, and in the morning we had to figure out which one of us did it, and it was me.
You blame it on her though?
I tried to, dude.
Yeah. Sounds like an easy case to solve.
Well, I mean, like we were both in
smoking a pipe.
We were both half submerged.
All right, let's back up here. You're rubbing on your gums. It's definitely diarrhea.
We couldn't even figure out what it was because it was so clear. I was that fucked up that it was
that
like,
pure, dude?
Couldn't even clean piss?
Dude, that was right from Colombia.
I think my piss
if I
smells like
shit myself, I would be like, oh, I guess I pissed myself. Please leave.
Yeah, I fucking suck in a lot of ways, man.
Barn Dog, when's the last time you pee-peed?
I don't think I ever like peed the bed drunk or anything, but one time, like waking up the next morning hungover, I was sleeping nude and I farted and I shit myself, but it like missed the bed entirely because I was like laying like with my ass on the side, so I shit like off the side of the bed.
Dude, it's like a twisty slide.
It was like a spittoon in like a cowboy movie. And I just remember it landing like on like the
like standing up.
Yeah. This was back when I worked at banks, so I would have like 3 dress shirts that I would just wear like 5 times each. Yeah. So I remember it landed on what I considered to be the clean dress shirt, which was also disgusting. So then I just had to like go to the hamper and get out a shirt.
Oh my God, dude.
Go to work.
Damn.
Oh wait, I shit myself. Why am I telling all this?
Please do.
You know the like OMAD diet? Where you like the 1 meal a day, like intermittent fasting thing?
Okay, yeah.
I tried that for like a week, and turns out that when you eat 1 meal a day, it has to be like salad or something, because otherwise you will just shit yourself. So because of that, I did shit myself.
Guaranteed.
In probably the worst place to shit yourself imaginable, Bob's Big Boy. I shit myself and I got up and I'm just like trying to pay my bill really quick.
Where'd you find a Bob's Big Boy?
In Los Angeles. In Burbank. So and there's just this like old Mexican lady behind me just like, Sir, you need to change. Sir.
No. I got my period. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up, bitch. It's my period.
I did try to like tie around.
And Nick probably said shittermittent fasting. Woo! Damn.
Yeah. Like I said, nothing good has ever happened to me.
Fuck.
Did you yell at her to learn how to speak English? She has no idea what she's saying.
I was very respectful to her. Yeah. She was trying to help.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I can't go back. Like since then, my girlfriend, she's been like, should we go to like Bob's Big Boy? I'm like, I can never go there ever.
You walk in there, ladies like, Diablo.
I shit myself
Dios
in the
mío.
restaurant. No one thinks is real. Everyone just thinks is from Austin Powers.
All right, you ready to switch over to
I got
Patreon?
another drug story I wanted to tell you.
I can't wait
Not
to hear
about
it.
me. It's about someone else. So let's save it for the Patreon. I probably shouldn't tell it there either.
Oh,
It's
man.
just a funny little thing, but I probably shouldn't share it.
All right, I want to hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, Brendan, I want to hear another shitting story from you.
Hell yeah.
I know you got one.
Yeah, it looked like
Don't
you were
lie
going
to us,
through a
dude.
Rolodex.
I'll
Yeah.
try. I may have.
Squirted your load.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, listen
I
to
may have
Coward
run out.
Hour. Join
Yeah,
our
his
fucking
load.
Patreon.
Listen to Coward Hour, and on July 10th, we're at the Auto Bar in Baltimore, Maryland.
Fuck yeah.
I'm looking at the monitor and not the camera. I keep looking at the monitor and pointing. God, I'm so fucking retarded.
Damn, this rules. All right. Go to the Patreon. It's as little as $1. We love you.
And if Brendan's father-in-law's watching, we know you have a little dick, you fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking
He actually showed me his
suck
real
our
dick.
If-
He took his fake little dick off and he
If
showed us
he's-
his
yeah.
big monster dick.
If he's watching, I respect you a lot, and thank you very much for letting me stay in your home.
I'll fuck you up for Barn Dog, dude.
Dude,
Keep looking at dicks like that. Watch what happens, bro.
dude, if you ever stare at his dick again, I swear to God, if he doesn't shit your bed, Tim and I will show up and shit it for you.
Yeah, we're gonna shit in your guest bedroom, dude, with the 2 twin beds. What's up? All right. Seriously though, we
Fucking
love you.
old dago.
You fucking old piece of shit. I got your number, dude. You see how I conjured you in my mind? Damn, you're dead.
We're going to shit your wife's bed, too, you piece of shit.
God damn it.
We know you sleep in separate beds.
If
We'll see you on the Patreon. We love you guys. Nope, no more disclaimers. That's lock it in. That's all our real messages for the night. You guys are the best.
I'll shit in the dog's bed, too, you fucking...